Fox News reporting that Pam Bondi has just been fired. Yes! We're free! We just folded these dumbasses if this is real. We just folded them completely. Yes, Lee Zeldin, the man, might be the next Attorney General. That came out of nowhere. Listen, $50 million from one scam. One fraud in the internet. She has been trying to get Tyler Robinson off the hook. She just confirmed it right here. Point is, though, the economy is everything. It's always the fucking economy. It doesn't matter. If the economy sucks, let's talk about the actual serious topic. Yesterday, there was a garbage report from the Daily Mail that, well, look at this right here. Just look at the headline. Bullet used to kill Charlie Kirk did not match rifle allegedly used by suspect Tyler Robinson, the new court filing claims. And it's been seen, yeah, 22 million people have seen this, 78,000 likes. This doesn't include retweets, doesn't include other people posting it. From this one account, 22 million people have seen this garbage. Okay? And the headline is damning. Oh, they have no proof it actually matches the gun that Tyler Robinson used. And look who pumped the shit out. Candace fucking Owens. And look at what she says. She has just confirmed it now. We've been speculating what she's been trying to do. She has been trying to get Tyler Robinson off the hook. She just confirmed it right here. Where are all my neocons who have been overwhelmed by the non-existent evidence against Tyler Robinson? You should be ashamed of yourselves. Hope the money was worth your soul. Oh, talk about deflection via projection. Seriously? Like, she is projecting what she did. She made a shitload of money the last couple of months, and she's deflecting by saying, oh, you're all making the money. She made millions over the last couple of months. Millions of dollars. And now she's admitting she's trying to get Robinson off the hook. Not trying to ask questions. She believes Robinson did nothing and should be left the hook completely. 2 million people saw this. 57,000 people liked it. Seriously, her goal, and I've been saying this for a while, and I have a sick feeling about it, she is trying to tank the jury pool. You only need one schizophrenic person in the jury or a leftist that believes Robinson's innocent either because it's all a grand conspiracy or because it's a leftist and they agree with his politics. That's all you need. You need one juror. That is what's going to happen. And I have a sick feeling he's going to get off. He's going to get off the hook. Left the hook completely. That's my prediction right now. I don't like to say that. I hope I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, good. But guys, she is doing everything she can to get Robinson off the hook. That's not good. That is not good at all. There is one thing to be investigating stuff. Again, there are big questions about Robinson. Like, hey, who are these fucking people that knew about it beforehand? Why aren't the FBI going after them? Maybe they are, and that's one thing people don't understand. With these type of cases, it takes a while. There's discovery. There's a whole trial. We won't know everything until the trial. But There are actual questions to be asked and answered by the FBI, by the DOJ. Who are these fucking people they were talking with? How do they fucking know? How are they celebrating beforehand? Why? Yeah, it's not good. You need unanimity on a jury for not guilty verdict. Oh, I know that. But the point is, you just need one to get a mistrial and do to keep repeating the process all over again. That's the point I'm trying to get at. Yes, I know you need old people to be unanimous. I get that. But you need just one schizophrenic to be on the jury, and you fuck everything up. And you're gonna cause a lot of problems, redo the whole thing, it keeps going on forever. She claims to be Charlie's friend, but she defends her as a killer and attacks his widow all the time. Does that sound like something a friend would do? Yeah, she's full of shit. She wants to keep the grift running. There's no other explanation. She's raking in a fortune, and I know, no, I shouldn't say no, but I have a feeling if Robinson's found not guilty, or if there's a mistrial or some bullshit happens, you know what's gonna happen? She's gonna have Tyler Robinson on her show. There, I said it. I think she's going to have him on her show, and that's going to make a fortune. You're going to be making millions off of it. That's her goal. Guys, we actually have information what Iran wants for guarantees. Their only guarantee they want is if there's no more future attacks. We just folded these dumbasses if this is real. We just folded them completely. Again, this is being reported by Bloomberg, so it could be bullshit, I guess. But if this is all they want, this is essentially the closest thing to an unconditional surrender, if this is real. Because Iran, they're not going to say they surrender. They're going to say, oh, we got to guarantee no more future attacks. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna teach them, yeah. Forget this is... It's the same shit we did with Venezuela, where it's like, oh, we made a deal with them. We stood our ground. Yeah. I don't know about that. Please don't discombobulate us. Yeah, I'm starting to think what we bombed last time might have been the final nail in the coffin. It must have been something so significant for Iran militarily. I hope it's real. It is Bloomberg reporting it, so it's not just a fake outlet or whatever. I know Bloomberg's, they lie about stuff, but Bloomberg is a big outlet. They have information on this. We're gonna see. If this does end the next week, yeah, this is a good point by Tomato in chat. Don't let the third world scum pretend they weren't wrong 100% of the time. Yeah. If this ends the next week and we get everything we want, bookmark every fucking tweet of these dumb shits running around and saying Iran's gonna win. They won the war. They killed 50 million Americans. Yeah, don't fucking let these people off the hook for being full of shit. So Trump really was a joke, and when he called the Strait of Hormuz the Strait of Trump, yeah, it's not the Strait of Trump. We own it. We're getting the money out of it, which that's apparently report now. Apparently, Trump is so pissed with Europe that apparently we're working with the Gulf states, and the Gulf states actually want us to kind of own it with them. And we gotta we fuck over Europe big time. Good. We'll see. I hope that's what happens here. We just make a lot of money out of it. And that pays off the war in like 5 minutes, which, again, guys, the Gulf states, they want us to continue the war with Iran. I'm pretty sure they gave Trump money, or they're going to. Princess Rider for 5. Second off, the Bondi news from what I've heard is legitimate, but Trump was convinced to at least consider it for Miller and Vance. Yeah, for those that don't know, Pam Bondi might be forced out. And I know we've reported this before. There's smoke to this report. Apparently, and again, this is the New York Times reporting this, but this one has some credibility to it. There's been some reporting going around that President Trump may force Bondi out like he did with Noam, and replace them with the Legend of Zeldin. Yes, Lee Zeldin, the man, might be the next Attorney General. That came out of nowhere. Listen, I love the Legend of Zeldin. Everybody knows I'm a big fan of him. I think he's phenomenal. He's done a great job at the EPA. But seriously, Lee Zeldin as the Attorney General? I don't know. It's a very unique idea. It's a very unique idea to put him in there because he's done a great job at EPA. He's done a lot of good stuff there. Yeah, we love Zeldin here. We do not accept the Zeldin slander. We don't accept it. Probably why they want to do it.
Yeah, because I think the biggest problem we've had with like replacing potential bad picks of Trump is that you run the risk of like having to go through like Congress again, and it's very difficult to find someone like who's not already in the admin. Like Zeldin would probably get approved because he's liked by everybody. Guys, he's done a phenomenal job at EPA. Look at the stuff he's doing there. He is cleaning house, and that's what we need at the DOJ. Again, I said this before about Bondi and Blanche. I don't think like their actual casework and law work isn't bad. I just don't think they can manage the DOJ. That's their problem. Well, Bondi was picked because she was a loyalist ultimately. Like she would defend the edge.
Yeah, and she's done some good work. That's the issue though. She's not good at being a leader.
European leaders might be the worst, with the exception of Maloney and maybe Merz. Merz is decent, you know, on foreign policy. He's not that bad. He's a lot better than his predecessor Schultz. But like Starmer, Macron, especially Sanchez, bro. Oh my fucking god, that guy is terrible. This is like the weekend, like fucking, like he sounded like a resist lib earlier, Starmer. And again, Starmer was better like a year ago. He was getting along with Trump to an extent. Then his poll numbers tanked, and now he's like trying to be the anti-Trump.
Yeah, we're gonna stand up to Trump.
Trump had every right to respond, and he didn't. But you know what he did? And I think him going out thanking all the Arab countries was kind of a way of like saying fuck you to Europe. Because it's like,
the Gulf states.
Screw you, Europe. We got the Gulf states now. Fuck you.
Yeah, and the Gulf states, by the way, the crazy with the Gulf states thing is like now, they're gonna probably take the
Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah, the Strait. Good lord. Yeah, they're gonna probably take it themselves. They might just like give us a commission out of this. Because like, and they might tariff the shit out like Europe or something. I hope that's what they do. They say, fuck it, you want to use our straits? Here's a 50% tax on everything.
Well, and also, I mean, like, is Europe really in like any place to actually help us sufficiently? Like, they're dependent on us for pretty much everything.
But the worst part is,
I mean, France is a pretty big ass name. We could use their help a little bit.
The problem isn't like, listen, they're not. I'm not saying they have the best military. They don't. The EU military is pathetic as a joke. But guys, you don't like tell us to go fuck ourselves when we pay for your militaries. We've been doing this for 50 years. We're the reason Russia did not just steamroll you guys after World War II. Hope you realize that.
Unfortunately, the two countries in Europe that are actually like pretty good with us, Germany and Italy, are like constitutionally barred from having a major military.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Time they had a major military.
Yeah, I
wonder why. He was gonna shoot up anyways. I just want to see how it goes tomorrow in the next couple days. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the prices are really going to truly go down until like the conflict is over.
Again, there's not going to be an energy crisis. Okay, Tyrone, look. I was worried too at the beginning when Tyrone was saying that shit, but then I did research. America's not going to have that because the reason we had that is because we had a shortage back in the 70s. That's not going to happen. We're way more reliant now. We get way less oil through the strait than we did back then. Oil prices will be bad. Yes, that is true. But there's not going to be a crisis on that level. And we're still not nearly at Biden levels from like the summer of 2022, which is like...
Yeah.
And also...
And if we survive that, like, it's not going to be a 1970... Look, I love Tyrone, but he's got to chill out. He has got to chill out. I don't know what's going on, but like, bro, just stop dooming 24/7.
And also, I mean, like, I know this takes time to build, but like, if Venezuela is able to build, like, actual ways to like refine their oil, then that's gonna like further like lower the price.
Yeah, so again, I'm just gonna wait and see. I'm gonna wait and see, and that's what everybody should do. So, yeah.
Like, if we actually do hit their fucking energy, they're not gonna have power. They're not gonna be able to do jack shit, including the strain. We're gonna be fine. These people, I'm sorry, like, it's all doom and gloom. It's over, it's over. Like, chill the fuck out. Also, I'd like to say,
But I do think this confirms that unless something crazy happens, like boots on the ground or whatever, the only way that this impacts the midterms, if this lasts till like July or whatever, and there's boots on the ground and stuff like that. Guys, if it ends in 2 weeks and there's no boots on the ground, nobody's gonna give a shit. People forgot about the freaking Venezuela strike. Funny how that works, by the way. Remember when everyone was saying, a certain Rich Bears, by the way, was saying the Venezuela strikes was the end of Trump?
Yeah, that was, well, that didn't age well. Well, and also, too, even if, like, you know, this does, like, kill Trump with young voters, they don't show up in midterm elections.
And like, what's going to happen, I've actually been looking at this through the polls, these voters are not voting Democrat. I'm sorry to break it, you guys, do you really think voters in November will say, I'm going to vote on the Iran war that ended 8 months ago? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think we've been saying this too, like, what will kill Trump and Republicans the most this year will be the state of the economy.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down
to. It's the economy. Guys, I've gone over this a million times. He's dumb shits, and Bears keeps going off the rails. He's now saying, if 2 months ago he was saying Gallup is fake, now he's citing him for everything. The point is, guys, it's the economy. And this happens every damn year. You understand, like, it's always the economy. It ties back to the economy. People might say the war in Iraq was a big reason they voted for Kerry or whatever in 2004, or Obama in 2008. But it's because the economy sucks. And it's like, why are we in Iraq when the economy sucks? And yeah.
And also, I mean, like, everybody was pro the Iraq war early on. Like, it had a bipartisan consensus for some time.
If it was
until later on.
Well, here's the thing though. If Iraq was the number one reason like Bush went down the toilet, he would have lost 2004. People try to memory hole this. By 2004, it was not that popular. I think it was still like semi-popular, but it was not 90-10 or whatever. So.
Well, and it was also because I believe Kerry went like fairly moderate on the Iraq war.
Yeah, he did.
Too. I don't even think he went I don't even believe he like went after Bush for it.
Yeah. So again, guys, we'll see what happens. But I've been doing some research. I'm writing an article right now about like 2008, and people because idiots aren't comparing 2008 to today. I've gone over this a million times. Not the same set of circumstances. Point is though, the economy is everything. It's always the fucking economy. It doesn't matter. If the economy sucks, everybody hates a president for everything. You think I'm exaggerating? Look at Biden. Before the economy really shat the bed, his approval on most issues was fine. And of course, other stuff didn't happen, but it correlates with the economy.
And people liked George W. Bush's governance after 9/11 initially.
Yeah.
They thought that he did a good job of unifying the country. Again, like I'm not like defending George W. Bush.
Yeah,
He was a good president. I don't think that George W. Bush was a good president.
He wasn't, but
like, you know, he really did not become unpopular until his second term.
Yeah. But there's much more. It's always the economy. Once in a while, some crazy stuff happens, sure, but it's the economy, guys. Yeah, and there's a good point, like 22. You can argue the only reason Democrats did not have a red tsunami against them was gas prices went down just enough by election day. There are other circumstances as well, but I'm wondering about that more. Of course, they have Roe versus Wade. That was a unique set of circumstances, but guys, people forget. Look what Biden did with the gas prices, scamming. People forget about that. He tapped into our reserves to reduce oil prices just enough and gas prices just enough to people can accept it. Zeldin. I think he did.
We know.
Shut up. This is my stream. Don't do that. Thank you. But yeah, seriously, like, he is a phenomenal pick, I think. He's done a great job at the EPA. But this came out of nowhere. Is he a lawyer? I did not know that. Is he?
I didn't think he was. I didn't assume he was, no.
I don't know, but apparently Trump wants him as the head of the DOJ. I mean, he did take over the EPA with no experience. He's done a great job there. He's done everything we needed him to do. Cut back some nonsensical regulations. Go after a lot of the fraud in that department. He's done good stuff. But at the same time, it just comes out of nowhere. Like, wait, you're gonna have Lee Zeldin running the DOJ? I think it's an improvement, a significant one over Bondi, just for the simple fact that you're getting somebody that clearly knows what he's doing, at least in terms of being a leader and stuff, being the head of a department. So, yeah, that's what I think. What do you guys think about the potential end to Pam Bondi, which is looking very likely?
Is better than Bondi right now.
Yeah.
Like, just straight up, literally anybody is better than Bondi. We should take anybody that's better than Bondi. I don't think we're really in a position to complain too terribly much about it.
Well, not only that, but like, who can realistically get through the Senate at this point? You get
question.
You get Lee Zeldin.
Inoffensive.
Yeah.
Zeldin's inoffensive. That's one of the few characters you could shove through the Senate.
But you know damn well somebody like Rand Paul's gonna try to block our Tom Tillis. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna be fucking
probably.
Yeah. It sucks, but he's gonna get through. American Nerd for 2. Is Bonnie getting fired or is it her and Blanche? I hope it's both of them. Both has got to. But listen, all the problems Trump has to deal with the last year, it always stems from the DOJ fucking up. Every single issue, the Epstein files, it was the DOJ's fault. Now, in their defense, I've said this before, some of the stuff they couldn't really release without the law being passed. I get that, but still, it was a mess. They handled it poorly. They did a shit job releasing what was a nothing burger.
It was a terrible situation, all things considered.
Well, yeah, it was a nothing burger. That's the worst part about it. It's like, you're telling me you withheld these files that said nothing? Not the schizophrenic shit people were pushing. Like, guys, we've gone over this a million times. These emails are just schizophrenic nonsense. There's nothing here. So, and by the way, everybody's forgotten about it. Funny how that works. So
yeah, wow, it's like Massey and all of them would just.
Fox News reporting that Pam Bondi has just been fired. Yes, we're free. Why didn't Trump do this earlier? Why? You had a golden opportunity to do this last year. The One Piece is real. Yep, it finally happened. Pam Bondi has been axed. And looks like Lee Zeldin will be Trump's new pick for AG. Wow. That is huge. It's been confirmed. Yeah, Fox News reporting it now. It's over. Tyrone, you sure nothing ever happens?
Oh, thank God something happened. Thank you, most merciful Lord, for replacing the white bimbos in the house and the
both of them
agencies.
Both of them are gone. So yeah, the two headaches in the admin were Bondi and Noah, and they're both gone. I don't know what happened. I'm starting to wonder, was it maybe the birthright citizenship stuff? They fucked that up in the Supreme Court.
It really should be. Look, if we can't go after birthright citizenship, we need to go after the 14th Amendment. And I don't mean that in a overturn the 14th Amendment.
Yeah,
I mean that, you know what I mean. Fox News just posted it's being officially reported.
Yes! Get the fuck out of here! I'm so...
Officials are reporting on this now. So inside the cabinet itself.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't just open news source. This is inside the Trump admin. Bondi's fired.
Yeah, she's gone. She's fuck. I just saw the other report. It's done. Oh my gosh. He's cleaning house, I think. I think he's going to use next like month or two to like regroup and get ready for the midterms. That's what I think's happening. He's getting sick of these assholes not doing anything. I just want to show how insane this really is. This is 54 minutes ago, okay? Maha betrayed how a fake pollster misled the White House. Okay? So Maha somehow got betrayed, but whatever. Again, look at all the shit he's posted in the last hour. Look at this. It keeps going. Ron Perlman, oh gosh. Look at this. All of this posted in the last hour. I had to quickly zoom through all of it. These fucking people, they've both lost it. They have both lost their damn mind. They're fucking wild. But anyways, enough of that. I just had to go do my own, my daily bashing of Barris and Barnes because just, what the hell? And that's just 1 hour. He's been doing it for fucking days now. It is impossible to be posting that much stuff. It should not be possible, I should say, but anyways. But yeah, Trump just posted it. Pam Bonnie's gone. Trump just...
What did he say?
He just said, this is the official statement by President Trump. Pam Bonnie's a great American patriot and a loyal friend who faithfully served as my AG over the past year. Pam did a tremendous job overseeing a massive crackdown on crime, blah, blah, blah. We love Pam, and she will be transitioning to a much-needed and important job in the private sector. So, okay. She's just out of the admin completely.
Yep. Well,
fuck it, finally. Good Lord.
We're not really seeing that many firings compared to Trump 1, but you're still seeing that.
These are significant ones.
And like, Noam was incompetent. Bondi was not very good. Yeah.
Get rid of them. Get Lee Zeldin through.
Zeldin will make it through. I don't think Rand Paul has any issues with him.
It's with Tillis. Tillis be playing a game with it, being like, no, you can't because Orange Man. It's a scam. Yeah.
Republican senators are the fucking worst.
Yeah, they're getting better, but yeah. I mean, like, compare the House GOP. Like, say what you will of Mike Johnson, a town member. They have done a miraculous job keeping that majority together. Really, they don't got a real majority. They still get stuff through somehow. But, yeah, and Todd Blanche will step in as the Servers acting AG. So, yeah, that's a big win. Finally got through, and something must have happened to get rid of Bondi. I don't know what occurred. I guess we're gonna know in a couple weeks, like we did with Noam. So, and well, federal law enforcement just raided LA. They took down fraudsters who stole. Oh my gosh! Am I reading this number right? $50 million from Americans by defrauding our healthcare and hospice systems. And only 11 people were involved. 11 assholes in one county, one city. They stole $50 million. That's $5 million per person, just under. Yeah. $50 million. Tyrone, what's your thoughts of the fraud that we talked about so much?
Stop the steal.
Yeah. This is insane. $50 million from one scam. One fraud and oh my gosh. This isn't even included. Oh yeah, the high-speed rail. I forgot about that. Yeah, they should investigate that. How much money did they spend on the high-speed rail in California again?
Billions, literally billions.
Yeah. It was fucking like, what is it, like San Francisco to LA or something?
Yep.
They spent
that much. It was either that or Los Angeles to Las Vegas.
It was not a far distance. I know that. Yeah.
I know there is a similar proposal in Texas for high-speed rail from Dallas to Houston and College Station.
Yeah. Hold up. Let's see here. How much did California spend on high-speed rail? Holy shit. From San Francisco to LA, they spent $15 billion.
And not 1 mile has been built.
And the
Not 1 mile has
projected.
been built.
This is your state, Tubbs. I don't want to hear it.
I know. That's why I'm complaining.
And oh my gosh, they're now projecting to fully build it. It's going to cost $135 million.
It's never gonna be built. I mean, fucking like third world countries do better than California in this regard.
California is a third world country outside this.
$100 billion for a project. That's a projected cost from San Francisco to LA. How many miles is that in between?
Hundreds, like 600.
I'm gonna say 6 to 7. Not.
Shut up.
No, I'm not even trying to joke here. Literally 600 to 700 miles.
Yeah. My calculations are similar too.
It is. Oh, it's not. It's 400 miles. Not even. It's 381 miles.
Please lock out the fucking Democrats. Oh my.
No,
God.
yeah, 303 miles.
If fucking be okay, so I like full like who are you gonna vote for in the primary, Tubbs?
Whoever is more likely to lock the Democrats out. That's literally it.
In a runoff between the two.
I
guess in between the two of the.
I'm gonna say probably Hilton's better on the issues, but I don't give a fuck if he has no experience. Like Bianco is honestly not that good. He's kind of weak, but he would be better than any Democrat.
Yeah. Okay, I did the math here. Okay, so the projected cost is 130 billion, and there's 383 miles to be built. It would cost $340 million per mile for 1 fucking mile. And you know that that's just the initial estimates. You know, there's always like money that disappears in these projects. So it's probably closer to 500 million per mile. Tubbs, what the fuck is wrong with your state? What is this shit?
A lot. I mean, where do I begin? Arnold wasn't even that great, but ever since the 1990s, the state has gone completely insane.